All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Looking at QNT, so we're still listening to our little man over here by the dip. I'm still expecting this type of a move to play out, our little squiggly line that we drew in the last update. So we're still in a downtrend. We're still getting pushed down by all of our moving averages here. Recently stuck at the 21, and we're just kind of crawling around. So, like we've been saying in all the updates, we don't really expect to move up until something tells us that we have some momentum. There's nothing telling me on the screen here that there's any kind of momentum on QNT at the moment. Your MACD's going sideways, your RSI, little bounce here, but you're below the zero, you're below the 50, or you're below the zero here and below the 50 here rather. And as long as you have a gap between all these moving averages, you have your 21, your downtrend, your 50, your 70, your 200. As long as these have a gap and they're just kind of going down and sideways, there's nowhere for QNT to go but continue this downtrend here. So here on this channel, we're looking for this to play out. We're looking for 106 as our next target after we lose 112, and then potentially 100 down here and potentially even lower. So if that is the case, QNT is going to make a great play for the next bull run. So of course, not financial advice, but if we do end up continuing our downtrend, just load up at all of these different stops, and we'll see how low QNT can actually go before we actually blast out of here someday. So yeah, we'll leave it at that on QNT. Well, I will go ahead and measure this really quick. So if you do bounce here, you're probably going to get stuck at your 21, if not the downtrend line here at your 116.618 here. So about a 3% move if you have a bounce. Let me go ahead and measure that the other way also. So if you do come up about 3% and tag the top here and get stuck at that 116 area or 115 where your 21-day EMA is, you'll drop back another 3-4% down here to your 112 at your 786. And I would imagine at some point over the next week, you are going to lose that support at 112, and your next stop is going to be down here at the bottom of the fib at 106 for about a 8.5-9% drop on QNT. So just keep an eye on those prices there until you break out over the 21 and ultimately your 618 here at 116 to get over this downtrend. QNT is not going anywhere in my opinion but down. So we'll leave it at that. Not financial advice. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace out.